Chad, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, you like starting these streams early.
No, we're literally starting on time.
Well, at 29.
10,
That's
10.
a minute early.
10 seconds early. How's everyone doing this morning? It is the 17th. It is Tuesday. And I'm well rested this morning. I went to bed quite early last night. Not gonna lie, that rugby game so late on a Sunday evening did murder me a little bit. But nonetheless, we are here Tuesday. This is where the fun starts. Mondays are usually a little bit tricky. Keegan giving you guys some value yesterday, kicking off the NYSE streams with a nice 4R trade. And yeah, so officially NYSE streams are here, they're here to stay. And maybe not, I will join some of those in the afternoon depending on my workload, but I'm very keen to see the growth of the NYSE streams. And then obviously London, this is where I get my opportunity to spend the morning with you guys. But we're gonna get started, guys. Our guest is here today, Ako Dorito. He arrived safely this morning. We're just gonna feed him some breakfast, get the man to check in a little bit later, and then later after the streams we'll be spending some time with him. So our giveaway winner is in the office. Things happen quickly. And with that being said, let's quickly look at what we've got on deck today. Later this afternoon, retail sales out of the US, so that's obviously a bigger one for this afternoon. This morning, nothing really much. We've got some economic sentiment indexes out of the Eurozone and specifically out of Germany. And then we've got BOE's Dingra. I don't even know who Dingra is, but that person is speaking at 11. And Fed Williams also at 2, so a little bit of volatility expected in the afternoon. Then Fed Chair Bowman speaking this afternoon as well, and then CPI out of Canada, so we can take cue from that. So not too much to look out for this morning. And with that being said, I'm going to jump straight into the analysis this morning. I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone is rested, ready for the week. Tuesday is where the business starts, and starting straight off on the weekly time frame, let's quickly look at what we've got. So as mentioned, I am still bullish on the dollar for the week due to the fact that we closed bullish. We closed bullish above this previous area of resistance. Let me just sort myself out here. Closed bullish above that previous area of resistance, and I'm still expecting potentially for us to push bullish this week. We are in this range. Some of you would say this is an order block. I just see it as another range, and I'm expecting us to test the upper limit of that range at 107 and jumping down to a daily time frame. Yesterday closing bearish, and the weird thing about yesterday's closure is that if I looked left as well, we closed within the secondary range, so you can see that this was previously resistance, support, resistance there again. Is this going to hold as support? Technically, I have to be bearish on the day, but again, I was looking at it last night. Have we actually shifted market structure? I'm trying to figure this out. And why do I say that? Because from these lows, we created a new high, and look at what we did. Price from these daily highs came and penetrated that. So is this the start of the shift to the downside? I don't know. I'm gonna have to lean with bearish on the day, even though I'm bullish on the week. Monday, Tuesday, creating the low or the high of the week. So bearish on the day, 5-minute time frame. Let's quickly look at what we've got on the 5 minutes. So already trading back above the weekly pivot. daily pivot also, yeah, Asia highs, so very easy for me actually this morning. This is our area of interest. If we are going to continue bullish on the day or the week, we would need to hold this area, so be aware of that. That is what I'm looking at, weekly pivot. And jumping over to US30 on the weekly, as mentioned, I am bearish still on the week due to the fact that we are creating bearish market structure. From these highs here, you can see that we are taking out lows and we have yet to take out a lower high. So I am still bearish. We are still creating bearish market structure. And if I jump down to a daily, we broke out yesterday of this daily range right here, so I am technically bullish on the day. However, we still have this open gap. There is an open gap right there, so when are we going to close that? I don't know, but I am bullish on the day for US30, and the lower time frames will tell us the story. If I jump down to the 5-minute time frame, let's quickly look at what we've got on the 5. Here's our Asia range. We can see the 80 is starting to creep below the 200. And I'm going to have to say this is going to be our area of interest this morning. Daily pivot, Asia lows, beautiful. Whatever happens here, that is when we will decide as to what we do for the rest of the session. Nasdaq, let's quickly jump down to Nasdaq weekly time frame. I am bearish while we stay below last week's low, as you can see here. While we stay below that, I am still bearish. And on the daily time frame, what do we have? Daily time frame, interestingly enough, from this consolidation range here, you can see that we broke out of that. We are now creating a higher high. Are we going to create a high low? I don't know, but I am not yet bullish on this. I'm going to be neutral, and I'm going to tell you why I'm not yet bullish on this market is due to the fact that I don't know how deep we are going to pull back. We can have another pullback to come and retest the zone before continuing higher. And also yesterday closing bullish, but not closing bullish above this previous area of resistance. I don't know if you guys can see that. Previously, this was an area of resistance, support. Are we going to form, oh, thanks so much. Are we going to form resistance again here? I don't know, but that is why I'm neutral on the day. We can go either way. We can break lows or we can start breaking higher. 5-minute time frame. What do we have on the 5? We are currently trading above the daily pivot at Asia lows, so area of contention here. What are we going to do at Asia lows? That's going to determine the rest of the session. UJ, let's quickly go down to a weekly. As mentioned from the start of the week, I'm bullish. Are we going to start pushing up this week? I hope so. We need some type of breakout. However, on the day, I am bearish. Let me just do this. Why am I bearish? Because we created 2 consecutive daily bearish candles, so that is now a valid resistance area. Also, if I look left here, this previous little resistance area, we closed below that, and we haven't really retested this breakout area, this most recent breakout area. So these are our ranges that we are working with on the session. And a 5-minute time frame, we are technically bullish. We've got our half round number. I think yesterday we were also trading close to this half round number 50. Yeah, we took our buys there. Not the cleanest, I have to admit, not the cleanest. We are trading above the daily pivot. We haven't taken Asia lows. We've barely crept Asia highs. I'm going to give this some time to simmer a little bit as we go into the session. Not anything that I like on there, but we'll see. GJ, let's quickly look at GJ. That's the sells. I don't know why I said sells. We took buys yesterday, but anyway. Yeah, I was chalked yesterday. Anyway, weekly I'm bearish due to the fact that we can come down and break last week's low. Also, as mentioned, if I look at my ranges, these are the ranges that we are trading in. So if we hold this level 181.50, could potentially go back to 183.30, or we can potentially start breaking lower and go for that wick fill. So I'm bearish on the week daily time frame. Let's quickly look at the daily. So daily closing, again, yen pairs are trading very tricky. There's been opportunity, we've been taking trades on them, but it is not the most clean cut pairs to trade. So looking on a daily time frame, what do we have here? We've got these ranges that we are trading in. We closed bullish, however we are rejecting that upper limit of 182.73. Are we going to find support at 181.68? I'm going to have to go with bullish on the day, weirdly enough. And 5-minute time frame is going to tell the story for us. Alright, already trading significantly below the Asia lows, below the weekly pivot, daily pivot, round number right here. 80 is still showing me bullish, but it is starting to break down lower. So what I'll say is, for the open, London open, whatever we do here, I'm gonna wait for it. I'm not gonna trade off that level, but I'm actually gonna wait for Asia lows. Once we get Asia lows, I will start looking at positions right there. And then also what I'll do is I'll monitor the half round number, but this could be the daily fake out unless we reject Asia lows, but currently looking relatively bearish. We'll monitor that. Gold weekly time frame, as mentioned, we are bullish. If you look at it from a weekly perspective, I said whatever we do here, if we can hold that, no top wick, so definitely chance for this to even just create a top wick. So I'm bullish on the week daily time frame. Closing bearish yesterday, and closing bearish above. Trying to find a zone here for me that makes sense. I'm even thinking, weirdly enough, we can have another down day, something like this, pulling a little bit deeper back to the weekly pivot, and then we can get that move to create the top wick. So I'm gonna go neutral on the day, guys. It's honestly not, after that big push up, you're gonna expect some type of pullback. So neutral on the day for gold. 5-minute time frame, let's quickly look at what we've got on the 5-minute. So Asia lows down here, so trading slap bang in the middle of the Asia range. Daily pivot up there. So I'm gonna say, if we can start trading above 1920, buys would make sense. Otherwise we could get another leg down. I'm thinking to this weekly pivot 1900. It makes sense for me if it's gonna come down here. That's also where we had that breakout on Friday. I don't know if you guys saw that Friday afternoon comics open. So technically there's still some unbalanced volume right there. So weekly pivot level. Keeks, I think I'm gonna need you on this one. Gold not too clean for me. Let me just, apologies guys, I don't know. Keeks, you there?
Yeah,
Okay, Keeks, I can hear you. Guys, I'm gonna quickly throw over to Keeks here for gold as well. And give me 2 seconds so I can get Keeks live. Keeks, you are live in 3, 2, 1, go.
perfect. Okay guys, so we're going to run this down very quickly for gold. So as you guys know that we're on New York session yesterday, I really broke it down to you guys what I'm looking for. So gold at the moment is what I like to always say, a no man's land. You have the very possibility of a sell, but you at the same time a possibility of a massive buy. Personally, I want to see the sell. That's just, to me, it just makes more sense to have that retracement. to this 1900, even 1885 area, which is where my sell target was. I just see that as, and I mean, if you look at it, our pivots are down there as well. So it would be a nice place to retest to, but at the end of the day, we're going to see. For myself and Chris, though, we differ on this one because I'm actually still bullish on the dollar. I think, let me just double check that. Yes, I'm still bullish on the dollar, purely because where our daily lows were, we still rejected off of that and we continued back up. So again, that still keeps me being bearish on gold at the moment, but again, my weekly is bullish. So reason I'm bearish is, again, we had that first bearish close here. We didn't close below this weekly key point, but again, that does still show that we are holding that. So first thing that was important about this is, as you guys can see, we did break that momentum. We came down bearish, we had a little bit of retracement, and we're now continuing bearish. When we go down to the 15 though, this is where I'll show you guys. Okay, so for those that have been following the streams before, I spoke to you guys about the day count. So when we look at the day count, you'll see, let me just open these sessions up so you guys can see this. This was our high of last week, okay? We can all see that that's where we set. Yesterday is what we call an inside day, meaning nothing really happened on the market. We didn't take out any low and we didn't take out any high. So the market just consolidated. As you can see, there is our open and our close of yesterday. So no high was taken out and definitely the low.
GBP USD, we've got about 12 minutes till the open, and then we're gonna start looking for our trades for our positions. So GBP USD weekly time frame, I told you guys I'm bearish due to the fact that we broke structure to the downside. Also, for the guys wondering, yesterday we had that question, just look at the bottom right, that is the pair I'm analyzing. If you didn't know, now you know. GBP weekly time frame, we retested that area, starting to reject that weekly pivot. Daily time frame, let me jump down to the daily closing bullish yesterday. This is the weird thing though for me, is we closed bullish above that previous zone right there. So I consider that to be a zone. We are now back into it. So if we can get back above the weekly pivot, this thing can drive bullish. Otherwise, you'll see most probably today's daily candle do something like this, and then tomorrow is quite an easy sell day to test the bottom of this range. And then again, that yearly pivot level we talked about, it was it last week or the week before that, when I said just be very careful if you're selling into a yearly pivot level. So 5-minute time frame, quite clear here, we're trading below the Asia range, trading below the daily pivot. Also the weekly pivot is at that round number 12200. So I'm going to be very careful. This could still be the fake out we could still come back into the range, and I'm not gonna touch this up until we get above 12200. I'm just telling you guys now already. I'm waiting for 12200 to break. I'll miss these 25 pips, but my solid entry is going to be right here. That's actually where I'm going to set my alerts, and whatever we do at the 12200, that's going to determine what I do for the rest of the session. Anything else is a no trade for me, and we're either going to start rejecting here a little bit later at the open, or we actually gonna get back inside of the range, back above the weekly pivot, and then I can start looking for potential longs. Accumulation distribution still showing me bullish, even though it's starting to trade below the 200. The 200 EMA has yet to start crowning and moving down, so it's still technically bullish. Again, as mentioned, this could still be the fake out, so just letting you guys know. USDZR daily time frame, let's look at it from a daily perspective. Closing bearish below this previous area of support. I told you guys I'm bearish on the week, massive bearish candle closure yesterday. Only thing now, again on the daily time frame, we are trading bearish up against a previous support area, so 1875. Have to get through that, otherwise that's gonna hold as support again. And you can see that the 80 is starting to shift and creep to the upside. Daily pivot all the way up here. I don't know, this pair is not trading very cleanly for me. No real direction for me, so not going to spend too much time on it. Euro USD and Euro USD weekly time frame. I told you I'm bearish. It's relatively easy for me. We've got no bottom wick. We haven't really fully retested that weekly support area. And going down to a daily time frame, what do we have? Closing bullish, still closing bullish below this previous area of support. Can we break yesterday's low to create that bottom wick? I am still leaning bearish on the day. 5-minute time frame, what do we have? All right, so yeah, you can clearly see it. 80 is now starting to flatline on the 5-minute. We are trading below the 200, and interesting weekly pivot. Could we catch the high of the week here, or are we going to trade back above that level? So also off round number, relatively easy this morning for us in terms of what we are looking for. 105.48, and trading from the weekly pivot, you could actually get into a weekly swing. Just letting you guys know. How much time do we have left? 8 minutes. All right, weekly time frame, German 30. I am still bearish, closing bearish below this previous area of support. If you look left with me, right there. Daily time frame, what do we have on the daily? Daily again closing bullish with inside this little range right here. Neutral on the day for me. 5-minute time frame. Neutral 5-minute. Let's see what we have. Currently trading at Asia lows. Weekly pivot up here. Daily pivot 15,200. What is the 80 doing? 80 is just starting to turn bullish. Alright guys, so for me, Asia lows, that is your key level for this morning. Monitor Asia lows. What Asia lows does, that is where you're going to be trading from. That's your key level. And just quickly looking at what Asia did overnight, Asian equities, Nikkei closing up 1.2%, massive gap to the upside. Hang Seng closing up 0.64, so we could see some positive flows into equities this morning. JSE yesterday closing up 0.32%. First started massively down and then recouped some of those losses. It seems we will be going bullish this morning on equities, so just keep that in mind. And
Chris, did you really do a breakdown of EU?
Yeah.
What was your daily buys? You
bearish. But I could flip bullish if we regain the weekly pivot 105.500.
Okay, I'm with you.
Chad, good morning. Keegan, how are you feeling after the stream yesterday? Long day for you in the saddle.
I must say, like, it wasn't too bad. Like, I actually really enjoyed it. I must say, I'm slowly starting to really enjoy these streams. I think yesterday was just a bit more strenuous because we were so tired from Sunday. But already today, like, I'm energized. I'm ready to go.
Feeling
2.
Fresh.
Yeah, we're gonna kill it again today.
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I went to bed at like 10 to 10. I was in bed sleeping, woke up, I think it was 5:30 this morning, ready for the day. I'm not gonna lie, yesterday I was completely out of it. Like I was a zombie walking around in the office. But we are here. Jordan, good morning. Tsepo, Alex, Paco, Neville, Grizzly, here in New Zealand is currently at the 4-hour supply zone. Alright. Grizzly, I don't trade here in New Zealand. If you want, I can look at it. Otherwise, it sounds like you've got all of your confluences, fibs, golden zones, psychological levels, all sounds very good to me. Edgar, good morning. Tren, morning. Please shed some light on what caused US30 to change direction when it did yesterday. Tren, there's not always an answer. I don't know, Kicks. I wasn't really looking at
so for me, where I broke it down for them, so Nas and that we were talking about all reacted, but guys that don't know, what happened is we had a daily key level. If you guys look at where that wick is, it is the psychological level of 34.90. So yes, we broke 3400. We had a little bit of a hot more push till the 34.90, and then we wicked and rejected. So that was just a psychological level of the rejection of 3400.
There you go. Yeah, I was busy yesterday myself and Mo. We busy checking out some of the gear we want to get for the streams. Streams are gonna get a bit of an upgrade. So we were looking at some stream decks yesterday. It seems like we are going for the Atom Mini. I don't know, is there somebody in the chat that has used the Atom Mini Pro ISO before? We have some questions. We've got somebody we can go and see a little bit later today, but if there's somebody in the chat that is familiar with these production kits or whatever they call them, let me know. Please chat to us. Keenan, good morning. Guys, thank you so much for wanting to send us coffee yesterday. I must actually still get Jeremy a coffee. Jeremy, please let me know. Send me, I don't know if you're on the stream, send me your location. I want to bless you. Jason, I'll even bless you as well. Let me know where you are in the Netherlands. We'll try and organize something. Ardes, good morning. Garth, Zahari, saludos desde Mexico.
Hey guys, I'm 100% going to be ready for New York session. They are trying to kill me with the coffee this morning in the office. Bro, I felt like I just took a whole teaspoon of coffee direct into my mouth.
No, we should. That is bad. I just want Dow. Like, don't make the other stuff. Brom, Dustin, good morning. Grizzly, in it to win it, brother. That is the beauty of trading. You manage your risk, you manage your trade. You cannot manage the market, but you can manage your trade. So good luck with that. We talked about it this morning. in terms of having a tight stop loss and having a little bit of a wider stop loss. And this is maybe something we need to talk about. I told the guys I've gone through all of it, but I found a happy medium for me where there's enough room for me to give the trade some room to breathe, and also enough room for me to actually manage my risk. So if you always going to trade with a tight stop loss like this, you can maybe get out stopped out 3 or 4 times where I'm still in the trade, I'm managing the trade, and at the end of the day, you had that tight stop loss, I'm making more money than you because I only took 1 shot at it. You took maybe 4 shots, I took 1 bullet, and at the end of the day, for me it's more about precision in terms of managing the trade and getting into a good position. The stream yesterday was an amazing start to the afternoon streams, absolutely. Rudra, Raju, good morning brothers, good morning my fellow brother in Christ, hope you are well and blessed this morning. Connor McDonald, good morning ladies and gents. Yo, where's the ladies? Can the ladies please stand up? We only have about 2% lady viewers, and that is from the YouTube analytics. I think we need to get more ladies. Candy Cane, good morning. There's our first lady this morning. Do we have some other ladies in the chat? I'm gonna do another giveaway for one of the ladies.
On that note with the ladies, I was thinking about that. So guys, for those that all won accounts last week, how they looking? Because let's be honest here, we know all you guys traded those accounts, even though it's been what, 2 days. You guys have probably taken like 7 trades. So how those funded accounts looking, guys?
Let us know, the guys that got their accounts. How's it looking? Is it looking positive? Is it looking bearish? Anna D, Anna, second lady in the chat. So currently sitting at 1% of our viewers being ladies. There should be 2-3 more ladies in the chat. Now is your chance to shine. Let us know where you are in the chat. Right guys, markets are open and in motion. What are you guys looking at trading today? Give me some setups. What are you trading? Let me know. I'm looking at GBP USD, currently looking hot. GJ also looking hot. Jolene van der Sant, haven't seen you here. I'm new here and I'm learning a lot. Should we shine? Definitely ladies. Beautiful to see you guys trading. We need to get more ladies into the industry, just to bruise some egos for the lads. Drop the likes, baby. Guys, sitting on 30 likes. As mentioned, our daily wage is the likes. We don't get paid to stream, we get paid in likes. So 105 viewers, can we get 100 likes? 50 for me, 50 for Keegan, and then our daily wage has been paid. Laz, beautiful Laz in the chat. Laz, when are we getting you on? It's not this week. I know we've got Sahil this week. I think Laz is on next week. Let's just make sure. Lazarus just joined, a bit busy here on the farm. Just got my guys working on what you're looking for on GU. GU, we're looking at this round number right here, Ruben. Whatever we're gonna do in this zone, this is gonna be our area of interest. I don't like to move prior to the open. Moved a bit far from the Asia range. Going to have to be patient. MS 100%. Patience, name of the game. Again, you guys know we're not machine gunners, we are snipers. We wait for our shot, we take our shot, and we get in and we get out of the markets. And yeah guys, I'm sitting 7.1% on that challenge account I shared in. I must still actually do my journal 6 days worth of trading, and I'm sitting at roughly 72k profit. I don't know if you guys can see there. Just want to go to the history yesterday, just show you guys. And I told you it's weird how we took the same trade, same entry. So yesterday, I don't know if you guys were on stream, we took our first buy there, 182.10. we managed risk minus 3.6 pips, and then later the afternoon I was sitting in the office. I know some of you took exactly the same position. Weirdly enough, some of you messaged me saying, Chris, it's great to see that we took exactly the same position, executed on that break of structure right there. And Mo, weirdly enough, in our office, our creative director, was sitting next to me while I was executing, and he asked me, how do I manage this trade? And I told him, okay, I just want to show you guys there, 1-to-1, took my 1.5%. And while we were sitting in the office, I told Mo, what am I seeing here? I told him I'm still bullish on the day, and I was sitting in the office here. We were looking at our new stream setup, and as soon as that candle broke structure there, I executed my trade right there, 20 pip stop. And I told Mo, listen here, what I'm seeing here is a buildup of liquidity. And I told him he's still new to trading. I told him, what is the first thing you see as a retail trader right here? He told me, Chris, that looks like a very nice resistance, some type of triple top. I told him exactly, and that is why this trade is going to work, because the retail community is seeing that as a very steep resistance. There where I executed, somebody saying, are you buying high? That's fine. I told Mo, and he can back me up in the chat here. I said, give it a few more minutes. There's some more liquidity building up here. And what happened? I told Mo, if we break back below this round number 182, I'll manage my risk, but while we stay above it, I'm in it to win it. And I actually, sorry for the ladies, I said you're gonna see a green dildo. Sorry for that. I just apologize in advance, and I said this for me is showing there's a lot of retail stops sitting here. And what happened? Retail got murdered yesterday. So sorry ladies for, I'll retract that statement, but anyway, that was the trade yesterday. Some of you caught it. I know. We need a tour on the stream someday after a trade today. What tour do you want? Of the office? When you add the trades, you take yesterday's to the stream journal. No, only the trades I take on stream. So that trade, this winning trade, is not part of the trade journal. I will maybe put that in the community journal, but I won't put it in the stream journal. This is purely for the trades we take on stream. So I'll maybe post it here at the community journal section. So all these trades are the trades that have been taken on stream so far. Not all the trades. We only started journaling the trades, I think, from last week or the week before that, because guys were asking about our track record. Nas is going crazy, totally missed it. What is Nas doing? Oh, there she goes. As mentioned, positive flows into equities expected due to Asia equities. JSE, weirdly enough, down 0.5%. Right. 5 more minutes, guys, and then we're gonna start looking for our positions. What tour do you want, Grizzly, of the office? Any recommended funding companies to join? Jordan FX, check the description of this video. Vault Funder, that is the prop firm that we are trading with, Vault Funder. 80% split, no limited trading days, unlimited, and you can use VF launch, fully regulated. You can use VF launch for a 35% discount. Check it out. Anton Sapron, buenos dias muchachos. I don't know what that is, but amen, hallelujah. I received that. All right, here we go, boys. A tour of the whole office would be fun. Grizzly, we'll do that for you guys. Thanks, bro. We'll check them out. Thanks, Jordan. Here we go. Here we go. Where are you guys located? Port Elizabeth. Port Elizabeth. I don't know if Mo is still. I'm 1% up on my challenge account. Beautiful. Dis 'n goeie dag in Spaans. Dankie, Ruben. Next year, one of my goals is to speak another language, not a foreign language, but it's either Xhosa or Sotho. I actually just need to figure out what is the most spoken language other than English in South Africa, and that's the language that I wanna most spoken. Let me know, guys, what language I should go for. Mo said I should go for Sotho.
I was gonna say Mo can teach you.
No, but Mo, no, I want to do proper Zulu. I see Zulu is the most, but I believe Zulu is quite difficult. I still have some vocab from Xhosa that I took in all I remember they drilled in that Ngubani Gamalako. There are some other good streamers out there, but nobody is as transparent as we are, and nobody is giving the quality of trades. So there are traders that stream, they go for 10 pips with a negative RR. Yesterday in the afternoon session, Keegan gave you guys almost 6 R. I usually give you about 1.5 R.
Yeah, well, to answer your question, I think he was, but as you've seen, it is quite a hard thing for us to get Chris out of the office. He's He's like an addict here. He just wants to sit here and be on the decks the whole time.
Yeah, guys, that's why I'm here 7 o'clock in the morning and only leave at 6.
I
well,
promise you guys, he sent me a thing on the weekend, and I literally messaged him. I said, Chris, we've been through this. Like, as traders, we deserve a break. And this man's sending me charts and stuff on the weekend, and he's at the office, and I'm like, bro, come on, you need a rest, yeah.
well, I will be in Cape Town first week of November. So I've got meetings set for that first week, so we'll chat. Cape Town guys, hit me up. I hear some fantastic bar lunches at Mavericks. I don't know. Need to go check it out. No doubt you guys are on another level. Everything is clean and easy to understand, unlike other streamers. Omar, honestly, I don't want to blow our own horn, but I definitely feel like we are giving the most value. We are the most invested in the stream, most consistent. You guys know already, every day, 8:30, we are on. We are hardly ever late. We take this as serious as anything else we do in the office, and the results show. It is not we're not gatekeeping anything. We're not selling you a dream. It is just value on value. Cape Town to visit. I will be in Cape Town first week of November. I really need to get better at Afrikaans. When people meet me, they think they can't understand I'm a Cape Color that only speaks English. Keenan, no. Come on. Gigs, I think both of us should go for, literally down the road at Russell College. We can go for that language course.
Is that what we're gonna do in our free time though?
Bro, we have to. I just wanna break the internet with. Where was that? Who was that commentator? The black commentator that passed away. That is most probably the. I don't understand a word he's saying, but that's most probably the best commentating I've heard in my life. Have you heard it?
Yeah.
Bro, that fires me up. Like, I'll just listen to. Let me find it. I was like, dude, I need to understand this.
Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump. And you might think, what if I fall? Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
Okay, Chris, I'm taking half a punt at gold. I'm shorting it.
Right, yeah, okay. What's your stop?
Stop is 1922.63. So
Right,
a bit of a bigger stop
Keegan.
than I normally have, and I'm doing 0.5%.
Alright, guys, Keeks taking a short here. Good luck. May the volume be with you guys. I'm still waiting for my setups. Euro USD. I'm just waiting here, waiting for some type of pullback, and if we then get back above the weekly pivot, and then GBP USD lagging a bit, and then DXY, whatever we do here is going to determine what I do for the rest of the session. So if we start breaking below that, then I'm happy to look for longs on the rest.
Yeah, Grizzly, that's awesome, my man. Congrats on passing your evaluation. Is that the whole account, like phase 1 and phase 2, or are you just done with phase 1 now?
I think evaluation is the second phase, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, guys, Xhosa streams are loading for next year, and then after that I think I'll go for Spanish. I think Spanish is the second most spoken language in the world after Mandarin.
Yeah, you know, I either want to learn Spanish or I want to learn Italian. Because it just sounds so cool when you fluking someone in Italian.
Portuguese also sounds quite intense. My uncle is Portuguese. He's from Madeira.
You know, this might be a stupid question. So if I swear in Italian, does YouTube still pick that up?
Ja. Ek sal help. Ruben, watse taal kan jy praat? Spanish of Xhosa? Guys, you are not ready for the Xhosa streams. We are gonna blow up the internet, bro.
You know, because I can literally just see you, like, when Daniel's not listening at home, you're just gonna start yelling at him in Xhosa. And that voice is gonna look at you
Bro,
like, what the hell?
we're gonna have a Xhosa special. I think I said it earlier in the year. That was one of my goals for next year. But I'm gonna do it proper. I'm gonna go through, I think it's a 3-month course. And because I wanna be able to read it, write it, and speak it. Can you send a link for VF launch, please? I seem to be lost in finding it. Let me quickly send you a link. Oh yeah, you can join the Discord as well. It's in the Discord link, under broker link right here. Let me copy it for you. But I'll pin it here for you guys. Right there. 151 viewers, 60 likes. Can we get some more likes? Again, not for our ego, guys, just to support the channel. We love you guys. We appreciate you joining us here this morning. And GJ, what did you say your bias was on GJ?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'll tell you now. I think I was bearish, if I remember correctly. Let me just see. I'm bullish on the weekly, but I'm bearish on the day. Why am okay, yeah, I'm bullish on the weekly because of the weekly and the daily, but when I drop down to the 4 hour, we are starting to form bearish market structure.
Ahmad, this is your stop, 122.63. This is the entry. Guys, I'm potentially looking for longs on GJ. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm monitoring this level right here. So again, if I enter this, I'm going to be a little bit aggressive with my trade management once we get to Asia lows, because we can still reject the Asia lows to then break back down again. So I'm just letting you guys know. And then EU, I'm also potentially looking long. I just first need some type of resistance to form here. In this area, I would love some resistance. I would love for this to pull back a little bit. And then once we re-break these highs, that is when I will execute. So just letting you guys know, I do think we're gonna get a few setups today. Definitely a lot of opportunity in the market. There is a lot of opportunity. So do not go away or you're gonna miss it. And then I'm gonna start hopefully this week. Just want to sort out my account, show you guys how I'm gonna be self-funded. So to give you guys an idea, technically when you go with the funding company, you only, even though it shows R1 million, your buying power or your allowable loss is only 50k per day and 100k overall. So I'm gonna basically deposit 200k and trade that as if it is a 2 million rand account, to show you guys that you don't need massive amount of capital. And then next year I'm gonna,
and then we're gonna get Chris to full margin it.
No. I'll be happy with like 150k on that for the month. So I'll also be risking 15k per trade, so I will share that with you guys. I'm just busy sorting out my account.
Chris, is your trading view also frozen?
No.
What is this thing doing?
Where you guys are from? We are from South Africa, my brother in Christ, in Port Elizabeth. Port Elizabeth, 189 Cape Road.
I wonder, so like where we keep growing with the followers now, where a lot of the guys are actually like how they come about our channel, especially the overseas guys.
Can I start with $100? You can absolutely start with $100. I started with, I think it was 1,500 rand when I started trading. Made my first 300 rands and I was over the moon. Still got me and my wife some takeaway that evening, and I was like, trading paid for this. That blew my mind.
You were that guy. Lunch paid for.
Trading, absolutely insane. I'm from MMFX. What is MMFX?
Hey, congrats, my man. MMFX. If I'm thinking of, that's Carl's group, eh?
Is it Carl's group?
Yeah.
Yeah, Carl,
fam.
solid guy.
Group.
Solid. Which
lad.
broker do you recommend? The broker we recommend, I'm gonna point an arrow to the broker right now. That broker right there. That is the broker we have partnered with. Vault Markets. In South Africa you have to speak Dutch, I guess. No, we don't speak Dutch. We can understand Dutch, but we don't speak Dutch. Even though our forefathers, what do they call it? The settlers came to South Africa. If you go through the history, the spice route on their way to India, that's when the Cape Colony started. And for some reason the Indians chose Durban.
You know, it's because they like it hot.
Durban is a republic of India. The spice route. What school did you gents go to in P? I went to Daniel Pienaar, RTS, boys only school.
I was at Pearson.
I was in hostel for 5 years. I was still in the good old regime. We got bliksemed at school. We got clapped. It was still the good old days. I remember the first Sunday evening in hostel. He sadly passed away. But our teacher that was on duty that evening, he said, listen here guys, I'm just going to be straight with you. We are still old school here, and you see this plank, you're going to get moved with this, and if you don't like that, we're just going to give you now the opportunity to quickly run down, pack your bags, and we will get your parents to come and fetch you. And I still remember 3 guys standing up, leaving the hostel.
But you know, it's the same thing, like, I don't get how these new youngsters of today, they want to play, like, for example, even like first team rugby, and then they're too scared to be initiated. Like, bro, how are you scared to get smacked or something like that, for example, but you want to play rugby? Like, go play hockey or something then.
No, bro, I remember the one, so I think it was standard 7, the one teacher that gave us electrical. After we caused some cuck in the workshop, and he said, listen, stay afterwards. He only gave me 2 shots. You know that single desk, that plank behind it? He basically cut that thing with a little handle, and that's the first time in my life that somebody gave me 2 shots with a plank. And it was literally like a little tear coming down, and he looks me in my eye. I'll never forget it, Mr. Bossoff. And he said, Chris, one day when you're matric and you guys do that honorary walk out of here, I'm gonna look at you and you're gonna remember this day. And I was like, yo, my soul left my body. Like, I've taken shots, like with a rotang, like 5-6 shots, but that plank, bro, it's different.
Did you guys ever get hit with that horse whip like thing where it's got like this loose pieces at the end?
No.
Yes, just that thing. Oh my word. I still remember we got smacked, and afterwards, like, you legit couldn't sit, and then you'll go look afterwards, and we'll like take photos, and you literally got these, you bleeding, like it's cut you open how hard you were bliksemed on your ass.
Bro, and there was a guy, Bendre Rathbone. He was our hostel leader. So you've got a hostel leader that lives at the end of the wall, and it's basically, he's like the prefect there. Bro, that guy, you know these thick industrial brooms? He cut that thing in half, and he wanted to bliksem us with that thing. Like, the first time he moved us, bro, there's like a little lump on your ass. Like, it starts swelling up. And we were like, bro, what are you doing? Like, I had a teacher in primary who had a cricket bat called Quiz, and if you were naughty, you had a chat with Quiz. Kids crying before they even got there hiding.
But I see what's the name, Ruben saying he was at Marlow. That reminds me, we played a rugby tournament at Marlow, and in the evening we would go out, and I'm sure he would know about it, and you go play Claylat. And yes, we got into shit, because now you need to be playing, and already, like, you guys are having fun, but what we started doing was we actually took little pebbles and we covered them in the mud, and we were flipping each other so that you were getting hit with these rocks, and then the other teams like picked up on it that it was us doing it, so we literally had like all that's spot on. Yeah, it was grade 7 to when we had that competition there.
Guys, I'm watching Euro USD, and as you can see, yeah, I'm gonna give it a little bit more room. I don't want to rush into this trade. I would love for it to first come here, test that daily pivot. So even if it runs now, I'm fine to miss it. We can catch GU that's lagging a bit.
Michael, if you had to guess, or you guys can all guess, what positions would you say Chris and myself played?
DXY down, gold up, not necessarily. What positions did you guys play? Bench. Yes, dude, the Oaks are lowballing us here.
They savage, yeah.
Bench. No man, boys, come on. Yeah.
Michael actually pretty spot on, my brother. So I played center for a few years, and then I moved to wing. Wing was my main area for like provincial, under 19 and 21s, all of that. But then I also had my few games I played fullback. So yeah, definitely just an outside back overall.
Guys, get ready with GJ. I'm looking to get long on this, so I'm just letting you guys know. 2 minutes. If we can close above this weekly pivot, daily pivot, I'm gonna take a stab at it. So just letting you know. And then I just need 0.23%. Then I'm officially also a funded trader. Keegs, you don't know that I can also get a funded account. You guys.
What are we talking about?
No, so I need 0.23%. Then I'm officially.
Then we can put it in the bio.
Officially funded trader.
Well, hold on. Actually, nowadays we're going to change it. It's going to be simulated trader.
Fully simulated.
Actually, hey, I saw on the rankings, I think yesterday, as much cuck as my Forex funds has gone through, they are still 4th in the world.
But they don't have a website anymore.
I don't know, but they still registered in the rankings at 4th in the world. But I must say, FTMO probably are the GOATs. They've been around the longest. They are solid, but they literally are clinching onto first place. Like the funded traders, like I think next month the funded trader will take them.
Guys, I just want to let you know we need to close above 182.25. If we don't close above it, I'm happy for some type of resistance to form here. And then if we break that resistance, otherwise I'm not taking it. Just letting you guys know, this candle needs to close above 25. If it's not closing above 25, no trade.
Yeah, so MS, just to answer your question for Chris, this is his account that he is on his second phase. So that means where he is like 0.2 away from 5%.
No, remember I did, I'm busy with one with my funded FX, so, and then I started the new one with Vault Funded. That's the one that's up 7.2%. So that's all right, guys. I am taking a stab at it right here, taking buys on GJ, 20 pip stop. We're gonna be managing risk depending on what we do at this weekly and daily pivot level, and then also we're gonna manage what we do at Asia lows up here. I'm gonna try and go for Asia highs So Asia highs 46 pip trade. Can we get it? So whatever we do here, that's gonna determine how I manage this trade. 20 pip stop, and I'm even thinking the 50 is more than enough for me. What is the 50? 25. Yeah, I'm more than happy to clinch that 1.25 R. I'm just gonna, if it maybe spikes, I'm just setting my take profit at the 50, and then we'll see where she goes. So took bars here. 80 is still bullish. We're trading below the Asia lows. We have yet to retest Asia lows, so that's why we're gonna monitor this trade as we get to the Asia lows, and whether we reject Asia lows and whether we break through it, I don't know, but we will see.
Chris, have you entered it yet?
Yeah. How do you mean entered?
Are you in the trade?
Yeah, now I'm in there.
Here
I'm
we go,
in.
guys. Let's bring some peaches into the chat. Let's bring the volume. I'm sure a few of you guys are in these trades. Gold almost, well, still running nicely out. I'm still holding it. And GJ there as well. So hopefully we can get two lekker wins for you guys today.
I can honestly, if we get 100 likes, I can tell you now, well, once we hit 100 likes, we're going to be at Asia lows. We're going to go break even. And I think if we get to 125 likes, you'll actually see this thing will break through Asia lows. But I don't know, we only need 17 more likes for 100. That's gonna give us the volume to retest Asia lows, and after that I think it should be pretty straightforward. How will I be managing my risk on the GJ trade? So I'm happy for it to pull back. This 182.20 level needs to hold. If we can't hold the 180.20 level and we create some type of support, push up, break lower, then I will manage my risk. But while it's trading above the 182, I'm more than happy to hold onto this. Eight more likes, 180 viewers, guys, appreciate it. Think that is a new all-time high for us in terms of viewership. Do you ever use trailing stops? NRD, rarely ever use trailing stops. I think I've mentioned it before on stream. Psychologically, getting stopped out at break even does more damage to me than taking my 1 or 1.5 R trade. I'm somebody that thrives on winning, and I'll rather win a lot of 1R trades than take a lot of break evens or even losses. Psychologically, it's just better for me. We hope your trajectory up GJ holds. Brother, that's the beauty of trading. I told you guys, if it does not hold, I know already what I want to do at what level. So I told you already, I'm happy for it to pull back. If we create some type of support here at the 20 and we break it, then I just manually close the trade. I'm always looking at how I can minimize my risk overall. So I've got a 20 pip stop. I'm always looking at how can I reduce that if I'm on the wrong side or if my idea is wrong. So that is the only thing I can control. What is my risk per trade when I enter my trade, and how I manage my trade. The rest is out of my control. This thing can drop down another 100 pips. This thing can move up, but I'm already ready to close the trade out if I see something that I don't like, and I'm already ready to manage the trade in terms of stops to break even once we hit certain levels. So that is the only thing I can control as a trader. The rest out of my control. So that is why I say, you as a trader, once you realize that you've got the control with your position, it becomes easier to trade. So 5-minute candle, I need this 5-minute to just hold above the 20, and then the next 5-minute I would love to see this start to break to the upside, and I think we then should be good. I'm monitoring this level currently, and we need to hold 182.20. If we cannot hold that level, right, break even there on gold for the guys that were holding on to gold. Two more minutes, we'll see what we do here. What strategy do I trade? I trade the pivot strategy combined with Asia lows, Asia highs. So I don't know what to call the strategy. Is it a hybrid between ICT, these Asia lows and highs that comes from ICT? The pivot strategy is commonly used in stock trading, and the EMAs are just used for relative direction and also for dynamic support and resistance areas. And trade management is something that I've back tested over the years in terms of how I manage my trade. That just comes with experience. So I don't know what you call, Keegan, what do I call this strategy? I call this the Xhosa strategy because it's got a little bit of Zulu, it's got a little bit of Africa in it. It's got a little bit of everything. Alright guys, I am still happy to hold this while we hold above here. If we cannot hold above that level, that was the last swing low before that swing high. And I'm going to give it one more 5 minutes after this. And if this next 5 minute or even this 5 minute cannot regain the 182.20 level, very likely we could start making a move back down to this round number. But everything is still in line with what I trade. The 80 is still pointing up. The 80 is trading above the 200. We had our break of structure above the weekly pivot and the daily pivot, currently rejecting it. So I'm going to give it one more 5 minute candle after this, and if we cannot regain the 182.20 level, then I will close. So any rejections, this next 5 minute candle, any rejections here managing the trade, we are past that opportunity. So I'm just going to let it run. I will take my full 1R knock. I'm still bullish on this. We can still create some type of support after we retested 182 and then break back above here as well. But it is good if we can take a loss here as well, so that we can share that as well in terms of trades that don't work out. So you get your good losses, you get your bad losses, and I would consider this a good loss if we take this loss now, because followed the plan, followed the strategy. And in terms of management, I didn't want to cut it early. I still wanted to see at least a retest of that level, or at least a retest of the weekly pivot level before continuing down. But let me pull this over. We are about to hit stops. Or are we gonna survive this? I don't think we're gonna survive it. How many minutes do we have left? 1 minute 45. Highly unlikely, but again, pot odds, for those that know, you are already so deep into the drawdown, you can might as well just leave it. No. Quickly try again.
Testing, can you hear me?
Yeah, that I can hear you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was just saying earlier to the guys, but clearly that's when the mic wasn't working. I obviously was stopped at break even on that gold trade.
Alright guys, here we go. Are we gonna take our first full stop loss on stream for how many weeks? Let's see. There she goes. She's teasing us, and they stopped out. Now I need 0.6% on that other account.
How much were you risking? 1.5%.
No, so on the other one I was risking maybe like 0.3, because I only needed 0.3, but I'm risking 1.5 on this. So back to 5.7%, full knock here. I still like the position, guys. I will look for potential re-entries, but full stop on this 20 pips GJ, and I'm gonna monitor this weekly and daily pivot level again. Didn't really get the opportunity to manage risk on that one.
Yeah, so for me, I know it's obviously always better later, but yeah, I'm expecting basically a retracement on GJ till the 182 flat. Even I'd say 181.950 would actually be the perfect retracement, but that's what I would look for before the ideal turnaround, if it is to turn around. But as I mentioned, I am more bearish on GJ today.
Yeah, I'm gonna monitor 182 if we can hold 182. Otherwise I'm gonna look for re-entries here, guys. So any breaks of structures above here, I'm gonna give it one more go. Reason being, as we broke down below Asia lows, we have yet to retest Asia lows, so that still needs to be retested. That is also where your 200 EMA is sitting, right there. So that is going to be also a key pivot level for us. So I'm still bullish on it. And Euro USD, still looking at potential longs here. So as mentioned, I'm patiently going to wait for my daily pivot test, and then any types of structure here I will be looking for longs. So just letting you guys know. yeah, dollar index, if we can keep projecting that, that's going to be relatively easy in terms of, was there any pound news that came out? Oh, average earnings, right? No, but that was 8 o'clock. It shouldn't affect us now. GJ got you down. GJ killed me, brother. GJ absolutely annihilated me. Double bottom to clear the higher low, guys. JPY basket is very bearish, especially on the daily DXY leading asset. Guys, I'm not bearish on this. We took our stab there. Again, previously I've mentioned to you guys, in the past I would never look for re-entries. This was a psychological block I had. I think Keegan also, we talked about it, where in the past if I took one loss, I'm done for the day. The thing is, I give myself 2 bullets. After 2 bullets, then my trade idea is obviously not working, and then I call it a session. But I'm more than happy to look for re-entries on this. Did you get him an Uber? Yeah. It's still okay to get an Uber for him. Gold, yeah, gold stopped out at break even for those guys that traded with Keeks. For me, gold is technically on the lower time frame still bullish, and you would need the 80 to start flipping bearish and then to start trading lower. Otherwise, this thing can still move up. But again, guys, if we start breaking structure, yeah, I'm going to take one more stab at it. GJ, so any breaks of structure above there, one more stab at it. And trade management then, Asia lows. If we start breaking through Asia lows and we hold Asia lows, I'm potentially going to try and swing this to the Asia highs. Then next level we will be monitoring is the 50, and then once we are through the 50, we technically should see the 80 as well. So not done. Would I have done anything different here? I don't think so, to be very honest with you. Also, we were yet to break any structure, so what I was looking for is maybe like a bullish candle there and then a break of structure lower. But in terms of execution, these are trades we've been taking on stream for how long? So in terms of the trade execution, nothing I would change there. In terms of trade management, there's also nothing I could have done better there. I told you guys in the past that there are days where you can minimize. I always try and minimize my risk, but I can also not just cut a trade if there's 2 bearish candle closures. Yesterday, the buys that we closed out here, yeah. So remember, we took those buys here in the morning, and as soon as we had that little structure break there, right there, that is when I closed out. We got like a pullback first, 3.7 pips, and I was looking for something like that to occur here before I manage the trade. But before you get that, you cannot over manage the trade. JPY basket is the price of yen, which means GJ is bullish. Yeah, yen futures, it is here. Let me just show you guys. I don't follow it too much. It is, I wouldn't say lagging, but I don't go too deep into it. So here's your Japanese yen futures. This is almost like your yen index. So if this thing is going down, that's obviously bearish for JPY, bullish JPY crosses. Gold stop loss hunt, it's tanking now already 1-to-1. Let's see. All right, could be. It has now tested Asia highs, hasn't really fully taken Asia highs, but
yeah, so as you mentioned to you guys, this, like I said, is the ideal playbook for today. But as I said, I stick to my rules. We had momentum away, stop loss is a break even. I would rather take a break even than a loss.
TR Alex, good morning, my brother. How are you? $192 concurrent viewers today. Guys, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the growth. Thank you for keeping us accountable as traders, pitching up here every day. Unfortunately, we took some losses here this morning on GJ. Not the end of the world. Setup is still valid. Still looking for potential longs. As soon as we get back above this weekly and daily pivot, I will be looking for potential longs. And then on EU as well, as soon as we retest this daily pivot level and we start breaking structure back above, I will be looking for Euro Ecofin meeting. We've got our alert set. Guys, I'm quickly gonna run to the toilet. Monday to Friday, 8:30 till after 11. These days we're streaming till 12. We should maybe change that. And be sure to join the Discord link, guys. Discord link is in the description of this video. We're busy with a lot of content for you guys there as well. My trade plan, my entire playbook is in the Discord link as well. And then follow myself and Keegan on Instagram. Links are also in the description. Keegs, I'm going to throw over to your screen. I'm going to be back in maybe a minute and a half, 90 seconds. In the meantime, I'm going to throw over to Keegs. And Keegs, you are live. Just share
they can't hear me though, Chris.
No, they can.
I was gonna say, I've been talking for a while and they couldn't hear me earlier. They still even said in the chat they can't hear me.
I wonder if we should not do your audio through Zoom.
Yeah, because I don't know what's going on here. Like, my audio just keeps disappearing today.
Settings. Let me see.
Yeah, but it has moments it's switching off. Yeah, like I'll be talking and then the chat's saying they can't hear me, but now they can.
Alright guys, see you guys now. I'll be back.
Okay guys, but yeah, as you're saying, yeah, we took a break even here. The trade is still valid, as I mentioned to you guys when I gave you the breakdown this morning. This is exactly what we wanted to see: rejection, get below Asia highs, hold rejection again, and carry on. So the trade is still valid. Again, I'll take a break even, then a loss. So we are just gonna like be patient, guys. Like, it's still early, it's still London, we've got New York coming up later. I'm not too worried on it. If we can get a re-entry, I will go for it. I still back the move, but it is just one of those things. When you start looking over at the other markets, again, it does just back it and help us out there. So again, we were talking about originally yesterday, I mentioned to you guys how I'm bullish on the dollar and I'm bullish on gold, and that's purely because they're safe havens. But today I'm bearish because of us having that inside day yesterday. There's a lot of volume that's going to come in, and I am more bullish. So when the fundamentals are going to come into analysis as well, then it can allow those big volume pushes. And for me, with the technical side, if that's what I said, if these levels can hold, I 100% will be looking to sell gold today. Obviously, as I mentioned, there is a point of reaction on gold and reacting to what the markets give you. But personally, I would like to see the retracement more to continue the bullish momentum, because again, for those that weren't on New York stream, we dropped a very in-deep analysis, and I can do that more often for you guys, because on New York session we only go through 3 pairs. We go through gold, US30 and Nas. So I really can break them down for you guys how I look at the markets. And again, as I mentioned yesterday, I unfortunately wasn't able to get a trade for myself as I trade gold, but I was able to give you guys something on Nas. So gold, we are hoping can still play out, do exactly what we're waiting for. As I mentioned, if we get the re-entry, I will take it. I won't be hesitant on it, as it is still respecting, still giving me what I'm looking for. But that is it. So GJ, I know someone mentioned that they want to buy GJ. Still, I wouldn't. I don't know what you are seeing, why you want to buy it, but for me, as I mentioned, 182 flat or 181.950 would be my area of contention before I'll look to go long. Otherwise, I still wouldn't be buying GJ now. Rule, I don't know if that's how you pronounce your name, sorry if I mispronounced that, but yeah, I don't know what you are seeing on GJ as of yet, my brother.
Me?
No, a guy in the chat was saying they must buy GJ now. So I just said to him, I don't know what he exactly is seeing, why he wants to buy it, where it is now.
You guys should run it through Discord, way easier. We need to have a look at it.
Chat, the voice.
No, I think the voice and the video, I don't know.
You actually would be able to, yeah, because like, obviously thinking of it through like my gaming sessions and stuff, I mean, it is pretty easy to run this type of stuff through Discord. So we definitely could look at that.
Discord, but how though?
So you do like a video call like normally you would with me, because I can even still share my screen through Discord. I can do all of that through Discord.
Yo,
so
bro, you need to look at it.
Conversation. That's actually a very good idea. We can look at it this afternoon.
Okay, oh sweet. Guys, in terms of the video, let's just quickly do an analysis here. We peaked at 192. You can see very impulsive leg to the upside, just making high highs, high lows. Currently in some type of a pullback right here, and we've got a little order block there, still in a premium, 150 viewers. And I think once we test 150, we could come and retest this daily highs, even do a little bit of a liquidity grab into 200, as YouTube sends this feed onto a lot of guys' search tab. So 200 viewers today. I feel it, Keeks. You feel it? 200.
Yeah, we were so close. I think what we were at 192, so we are definitely knocking there.
What are you saying? We're definitely not getting there.
No, we definitely knocking.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We're at 192.
This Friday, Sahil is in the house, guys. You don't want to miss it. I need to tell Mo to get a picture of Sahil. And you guys don't want to miss it. Guys, I'm still looking for buys, GJ. Still not sold on the sells as of yet. As you can see how we made this low right here. But look at the 80 making higher lows, so I'm still hunting these buys. We will get them, don't worry. Weekly pivot, daily pivot. I am determined for us to get into a good swing. 200, definitely, Ruben. We don't know how, we don't know when, but it will happen. Alright, Euro USD. As mentioned, we've had our retest of the daily pivot. We are trading back below the Asia lows, and any breaks of structure above here, 105.50. And I think we've got ourselves a very good position. Part of the game. Losses are 100% part of the game. We are not immune to losses. We are not immune. Guys, and losses shouldn't affect you. Like, I've got zero emotion towards that loss I took there. It is a trade that I follow according to my plan. I was constantly looking at how I could potentially manage my risk. Didn't have the opportunity. Once it was down here, as I've told you guys, for the guys that have played poker before, you call it pot odds, where let's say your risk was 20 pips, you 16 pips in drawdown, you might as well just leave it for that 4 pips for the odd outside chance that price could reverse to come back, and maybe you get out somewhere here. So just in terms of pot odds, to try and save 2,000 or 3,000 rand, but you take yourself out of a potential position that could still turn around. So you give yourself, you're basically paying 3,000 rand for that odd chance that price could turn around. So taking losses is healthy. Oaks out here don't lose because they don't. Kicks, you cannot lose if you keep your trade open.
Well, you know that's why you can't lose when there's no account to lose on. These guys just blow the whole thing.
It's crazy how fast this channel has increased in views. I remember when we were here sitting on 30 views and trying to push it up. Brad's, it is absolutely insane, dude. Thinking that we've been streaming for a month and a half and it has grown to almost like 100 has become like the new normal. 20 pips, how much is it by yours? 20 pips is 20 pips, my brother. I don't know. But yeah, Brad's, it is absolutely insane how things have grown. I just think it's the amount of value that we provide, the transparency. There's no bullshitting on a live stream. You can bullshit if you sell a signals group and you're a lifestyle marketer, but trading live every day, all of our streams are live. You can go back to each and every live stream we've ever did or ever done. Go check it out. But yeah, there's no hiding on a live stream. There's also no such thing as us calling a trade after the fact. So you'll never see myself or Keegan sitting through the entire stream and then afterwards be like, oh hey guys, I took this 20 minutes ago, this trade is now up 40 pips, I'm moving stops to break even. We don't do cuck like that. That is not our style. If I take a trade, every single trade I share with you guys. You can go to my history. All of these trades were shared with you guys. Only the one yesterday afternoon I didn't share. But there are losses. There you can see that our biggest loss was today. The rest of the losses are relatively small compared to the profits. So that is always what I'm trying to do, is to reduce my loss. But there's no gatekeeping on this. Edgar Keegs has his moments, but it's also when he goes into machine gun mode. I'm trying to get that machine gun spirit out of him and get him to snap. I'm trying to rebuke that machine gun spirit.
Hey, but when I guys give you the signal, it's always gold.
But I'm going to be honest, when Keegan, when we started trading together, Keegan was taking a lot of trades and we talked about it, and like, you've been trading a lot less but higher quality.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think I actually mentioned it yesterday on the streams. I was chatting to guys and I said, like, there was a stage I was taking probably like 7-8 trades a day. And that was what was actually hurting me, is I would win like maybe 3 of them and lose 4 of them, but because of risk management I was still maybe either closing the day out 1% up or 1% down, where out of those, if I just can narrow it down, that out of the 3 trades, like let's even say the whole day I take 2 trades and one's a winner, one's a loser, but the one still gave me 3R, then I'm still up 2% for the day. So already it just started like narrowing things down for me.
Minus 15 grounds or what? I don't know. Sorry Anton, I don't understand what you're saying. Recommended time frames, Cheslin. So I always do my top down analysis every day, starting weekly time frame, daily, and then straight to the 5-minute. And then from there, I've tested all time frames. 5-minute is the happy medium for me in terms of seeing enough price action and also for it to be reliable. So all of my trading is done on the 5-minute, my execution, my management, all of it 5-minute time frame. I take 10 trades a month on a busy one. Successful trading is pretty mundane. Nick, we lost this trade because you weren't here, my brother. We need you here. I took 17 trades yesterday. God damn it, dude. 17 trades. Taking
that man was barcode in there.
PK, my brother, you are officially our machine gunner for the day. So the machine gunner award goes to PK Lely. Just absolutely mauling the market yesterday, machine gunning. That is 17 trades. I can't remember when I took 17. I don't think I've ever taken 17 trades in a day. Yes, bro. How do you feel mentally managing? Because here's my thing. I spoke about it to Jevin in the office as well. Talking about making, say, 1 or 2 or 3 good psychological decisions. And when you trade, you are obviously focused on the charts. You're locking it in, and you start thinking about, how do I want to enter? So mentally you start focusing, and then you start looking at how can I manage the trade. So 17 trades. Yes, it did. I don't know. I've averaged 8 trades. I was at doctor's, my man, but I'm up short. Break at 122 was up early for swim. GJ still bear, GBP still bearish for me. Alright. I've averaged 8 trades a month for the last 2 months. Never had more than -2 on the account. It's boring and FOMO is real, but it's consistent. Edgar, yeah, I talked about it in my latest video. Check it on YouTube, where there's a positive correlation between less trades equaling increased profitability. So it has shown that snipers win, machine gunners lose. Bottle of scotch helps a lot. Keegan Willis, all the way from Florida, 4:21 a.m. here in the States, been back testing. I love it, dude. What do you guys think Nas gonna do after NY market opening today? Tariq, that is a little bit far ahead. A lot can still happen. I'm neutral on the day. We're still trading within the Asia range. We've got our daily pivot down here, so not much that I'm looking at here currently. Myself and Nick actually talked about this. We were on a group where the guy was, it was funny and sad at the same time. This guy would be so adamant, like gold is gonna go here for the next 2 weeks, then for a week and a half it's gonna do this, and then for 6 weeks it's gonna push up to that level, and then literally for 9 months it's gonna do this. So he's doing like a 12-month analysis, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you concerned about where price is gonna be in 9 months? I'm literally looking at today. I want to see where price is gonna go the next hour or two. Like, I'm not even concerned about where price is gonna be at in 9 months time, because it is irrelevant to my success where price is going to be in 6 months or 8 months time. My job as a day trader is just to determine where the price from here is going to go here, what is price going to do there, and then after that, is it going down? All right, what is it going to do here? That is literally it. But now to try and keep yourself a smart ass, I have a funny story about Mr. Gold. I'll tell you when we catch. And then the oak goes on trips to Greek. He's at a drawdown. At one stage, he was in Greece every 2 months. And that is what I call ego trading. The one day I told him, I literally went to go and back test. I spent like an entire weekend and I back tested these pivots, and I saw in my back testing that the further price moves away from, let's say, a S1, if price starts breaking below it and it starts moving away from that level and you don't get a bounce at support 1, the probability decreases that you're going to get a pullback on the day. It's literally going to trend. It's going to go deeper and deeper. And I told the guy who was trying to buy like S4 and S5 levels, and it's like, yo, Chris, you go for little trades, I go for big swings. But in that big swings, he gets clapped like 10 times.
Oof, I can see this conversation is gonna go for a long now.
I tried scalping doing 8 trades. It's mentally exhausting. Maybe he's watching the stream.
Chris, your piano. Here's a great question for you.
Piano cartel. Give me the definition of high frequency trading. Let's maybe start there. Let's start at what do you consider high frequency trading, because there's a difference between high frequency trading and price arbitrage. or latency arbitrage. Hey guys, New Year from Cape Town, Coach Carter. Nice to see you, man. How's the weather in Cape Town? I will see you guys the first week of November, Cape Town.
Wasn't that a movie, Coach Carter?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, Coach Carter. Excellent. Yeah. I think it's Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah,
very
yeah.
good. Very.
Great movie.
Guys, so high frequency trading is when you take a lot of trades frequently on little price movements. But I don't know where the guys got it, but a lot of these prop firms have got latency on their price delivery. So what that thing does is it picks up that your price feed is lagging by 2 or 3 pips within like I would say half a second. And as it picks that up, it takes a trade, and it's not a system that you can actually use in the real market. It is not something that is profitable in a real market condition. It's literally you're literally exploiting the latency on a price feed. So it is not skill. It is not there's not any real logic behind it. It's not like the thing is trading based off data, or it's an algo that uses, say, neural networks or whatever. But no. So if you're talking about that high frequency trading, rather call it latency arbitrage. That is not allowed with any prop firm. But if you're talking about something that takes a lot of trades based off an algorithmic system, 100% allowed. Nick, maybe he's watching the stream, punching the air. Still trying to sell gold. I know 100% that man was selling gold. I can almost guarantee you that man started selling here on Friday. Then he started selling here. Then he was punching the air. Then he was selling here. And then he sold it here. And then he planned his trip to Greece right there. So he's most probably on his way to Greece, Nick. I don't know if he's still on that group, but I can almost promise you gold forced him into another Greece trip. He is on his way to Greece right now as we speak. Little drawdown session. Have you taken a look at JC? We have. I'm weirdly enough bearish on the day. However, the 80 is still showing relatively bullish. So yeah, I'm sidelined. I wanted to see what we do here. Nick caught the break of the 200. I was hoping for retest there, but yeah, the daily, as mentioned, I'm still technically bearish. Go to the start of the streams, I said we can still break yesterday's low, but then on the other side of the coin, we did close bullish above that area. So it's technically a coin flip at this stage. Once we get 2 consecutive bullish days, then that is a confirmed support. But up until now, we've got confirmed resistance up here, and we can't really. I can't make a very highly educated decision as to what it is doing. Like, it can go either way. That's why I mentioned I looked at it on the lower time frames, and the lower time frames we have yet to test Asia lows. The accumulation distribution is still pointing up, and that is what made me look for potential longs or shorts at Asia lows. So still retail long. Oh shit, Nick. Okay, I don't check that. I haven't checked SSI for a while. But if retail is still long, that obviously is not good for our potential long buys. SSI, this is a good site for traders. Nick, maybe share it in the chat. I will share it on the Discord as well. Keeks, when you're looking at your phone like that, I know you are busy machine gunning, just be honest.
I promise you I'm not in a trade.
Yes, you guys.
I was looking at gold because I said if I can get an entry, I will take it, but I'm not in yet. But I am looking at it.
I was looking at UJ long this morning. I don't think yes, I don't know. GJ pairs have been moving cuck lately. I have to admit it. Even though we've caught some very solid trades on GJ. If you look at our symbols, we've caught some very nice UJ trades. Some losses here in the mix as well, but some wins here as well. So Nasdaq, I should, okay, but that was that gap fill day, but sorry bro, when you went long, I went short. Vic, Alec, beautiful, as long as somebody made money. I've told you guys before, this is not financial advice, I just share my trades. So if you want to fade me, 100% do it. At least you get that value. So no offense, if you took shorts, great. For me, according to my rule set, that was not a short for me. So alright guys, starting to flip bearish here. New session lows on GJ. Are we gonna get into something? GU also now at the daily S1 level. Very close to yesterday's low. Only about, what is that, 17 pips lower. Daily open from yesterday. Nothing here yet for me. We will monitor these lows. Euro USD as well, not getting back above that 50. We've got our alerts set there. I'll still monitor it a little bit later. Looks like market's starting to filter that GBP news that it was bad for pound. Could be Alverno. Again, Mondays, Tuesdays, we're either going to create the low or the high of the week on the Tuesday, potentially Wednesday. So however we close today, that's going to give us a lot of direction for the rest of the week. I'm basically down, I think 0.5% for the week. If I check, yeah, I'm down 0.4% for the week. That loss we took on stream yesterday, -4 pips. Then I took that same trade, exactly the same entry in the afternoon. And then obviously we had that UJ break even trade. Oh yeah, we took that on stream as well yesterday, 149.50. Just before the stream ended, I think we took there, yeah, Yesterday,
Yeah,
I
that
remember
wasn't
that trade.
a full loss though.
No, UJ was break even. Oh yeah, we took it right here. And then while it was up here, I told you guys I'm just going to move stops to break even. So that was a break even trade. But my bias was long yesterday. And then this morning's trade, this is that fat little loss there. Where I think Vic, stunning my brother. Next time, let us know if you are taking a position so we can all take it with you. Took it there, got clapped, and on to the next. Yeah, pound getting absolutely wrecked now, guys. Pound is getting absolutely smashed. Yeah, dollar weekly pivot, daily time frame. Trade idea, it's stop loss at break even for US30. We'll check again. Yeah, markets are a little chop. $22.11. Yesterday the moves happened quite late as well. What is this thing doing? How's everyone feeling here this morning? We at TK Lele or PK Lele, 17 trades. Anyone top that? I actually think we should have an award every year. Keeks, we should actually do like some awards, like the machine gunner of the year. I'm actually gonna write that down. We're gonna
that actually would be cool, but I think we need to find a way that they must actually send us through like the trade log of the day or something, that we can just validate it that they did take that amount of trades.
PK Lele is currently, I'm gonna write it in my diary.
But you know, I'll give you credit. If you can take like 11 trades a day and those are all winners, damn.
I know Laz, I don't think Laz is a machine gunner anymore, but Laz in the past was also a machine gunner. I've seen that man gun a lot of trades.
I'd say Laz isn't a machine gunner as much anymore since I've seen
more
it.
like a SMG.
He still layers it.
He's more like a SMG guy, eh? Just
yeah.
Oh shit, 20 between two accounts. But not all winners. Guys, I drove in my brother's Porsche 911 Carrera GTS yesterday, and damn, what a car. I was honestly surprised with how much power that thing has. It actually doesn't have a lot of kilowatt though, Keeks. I think it only has like 320.
Yeah, but you know what, it's still like the thing is, I mean, that still is a nice amount, but at the end of the day, it's just all the weight and all those things.
Bro, that thing pulls. I couldn't believe. Oh, 353. Yeah, that's a decent amount. We might have to start our signals, geeks, if we're gonna get those Porsches. Guys, VIP signals, 100% win rate. But the trick is we don't trade with stop losses. It's only a loss if you close it. Porsche GT3 RS in Shark Blue is gonna be the car I buy when I make my millions. Jasper, the GT3 RS is beautiful. No, there's only one car on my radar for next year.
A naughty little M3 there.
You heard what my wife said when I told her earlier in this year. Ek sê liefie, ek wil 'n M3 kry. Wat wil jy met 'n M3 doen? Yeah, no guys, so I'll most probably next year get me I wouldn't get the facelift. The facelift comes out, I'm still snoop like that. I want to get a good deal, so I'll get the LCI X-Drive, and I think you can pick them up for, let's actually quickly check. I think you're gonna get what now?
Honestly, you're gonna see all the toys start coming next year. All of our YouTube money.
What the hell? So the BMW is the M3s. Let's quickly check here. That's fine. So once I think, yeah, you're gonna get them for like 1.2, 1.3 next year. I can almost tell you now already. Guys, this is most probably the best bang for your buck you can find. The M3 X-Drive. Just this thing looks sick. If you drive an Audi S5 this morning when I took my daughter to school, you can buy my M340 after I've fed you some carrots there, robot to robot. A guy with the brand new Audi S5. I honestly thought he was gonna cook me, and then yeah, he was the one that got cooked.
You know, actually, I think I even think that the M2, which is the M235,
M240.
the M240, yeah, I think that would even actually still beat the.
Are you talking the one that my wife got, the M23?
Yeah,
Yeah, it could. No, but the M240 has got exactly the same engine that my car has, so it will definitely destroy it.
yeah.
I actually think the M240 would be a little bit quicker than my car, because it's only a two-door car and it's got
Yeah,
less
it's a bit
weight.
lighter.
Yeah. Which currency is this with the R? Alex, that is the South African Rand. Randelas or Madiba Rands or South African Rands. B58 power. Yeah, if Sahil was on stream, yeah, he would give me cuck about that B58.
was gonna say, I'm actually surprised he hasn't said anything.
Bro, when I posted that pic over the weekend, it's like dad mobile. I was like, what a legend. 380k is the M3 worth. 380k what? No, M3 in South Africa like new 2.1 million rands. I don't know what that is in dollars exactly. I think it's like just over $100,000. But I think our cars are way more expensive than the guys get it in Germany, UK.
Oh, but you know, because that's where you get bloody taxed on every little thing. It's fine. Chris can get his M3. I'm still getting my M4. Oh, that is like the goal. Next year, M4 come in.
Dude, but the facelift M340, she has to, this thing is moist. High price.
But you know, that's the thing, like the interior is different, but the exterior to me, it looks exactly like yours.
No, even the front is a little bit different. You'll see it's got like this side vent and it's got like this big kidney grill, and in the rear it's got this diffuser. So this is like mine this year, so you'll see that is different. And then also I've got like this little cutout in my light, and then in the rear as well, you see we don't have that big diffuser here at the back.
Okay, you don't have the diffuser, but everything else to me looks the same.
Oh yeah, and they've got the new screen. So you see I've got 2 panel screens, they've got 1 big panel coming through here.
Yeah.
But if I'm honest, there's only one car I really want after the M3, and that's the Giga knows, the Baronetta F12. Normally aspirated V12. Guys, we're still waiting here for our setups. 170 guys, 128 likes. We hit our all-time viewers today. I just want to really thank you guys for being here. Thank you for everyone that's been here from the start. I know all of you that have joined. We've seen a lot of new faces. We've seen a lot of returning viewers. And it's absolutely amazing to see the growth of many of you. A lot of you said you guys actually lost confidence in trading and finding somebody that can help you. And the feedback we get like that, saying we've basically re-energized you guys to take up trading again, or to give it one more shot. That is ultimately why we do it, to show you guys it is possible. Just using simple techniques, being disciplined, you can make it. Vic, Alec, I will be subscribing. Chris, Vic, I really appreciate your support, man, and everyone else. Really, we honestly really. What color would you like it in? Blip. The M3 I would like, is it called Nardo Grey? Keegs? Is Keegan off stream again?
Yeah, I have no
Hello?
clue what's going on here.
Keeg, sorry, would you like, I would like my M3 in that Nardo Grey.
100%. 100%. So for me, I would go if I said M3, but like everyone knows, like when it comes to, so I want the M4, but I want the old M4. So the F82. So that's what I want, but I want it in that blue. It almost like that light blue it comes in. Oh, you can't do better than that.
Why not go for a big boy C? Yeah, the only thing is the new C63s are 4 cylinders.
And my thing is also with the C63s. Like I am a Mercedes boy, but Mercedes hold their value, and I mean that's a good thing. But like, do you gonna get like a brand new BMW or something for the price of like a 2017 C63? And the thing is, they look sexy as hell from the outside, but then they still got that old interior with that little block screen. That's the only thing I hate with the older Mercedes.
The only thing is, guys, if you've ever driven in the new M3, you will understand what I talk about. The X-Drive M3 is absolutely, dude, it is insane. I think there's very few cars that in that class can actually run with the M3. BMW M3 X-Drive versus C63 AMG S.
But you know, they talk about that whole the mafia guy that drives Mercedes. I'm sorry, most gangster car on the road right now.
Hi, Nas100 here from Car.
Out the M8. Oh,
I don't. Do you like it? I don't like it. That thing looks like a limousine. I don't dig it.
Nah, there's a black one in PE. That thing is stupid. Like it is crazy.
The new X5, dude. That thing is beautiful. Yo.
But that thing just looks like a tank. Like you could ride through a house with that thing.
In terms of SUVs, I still told you the X7. I would dig a X7.
Yeah, I must say I'm one of those. I'd have to say Instagram boys in that sense. I would love a G-Wagon, but like the Brabus G-Wagon. Like
nah, they look. The Brabus looks overdone to me. It looks like those guys from Danville in Johannesburg that slap on these fins and nah, bro.
Yeah, exactly. It's like straight out like Pimp My Ride.
Nah, I don't like it. That is too much.
Would you ever buy a Rolls Royce?
Me?
Yeah. Like let's say you got money now, like you
I'll buy it.
killing it, like
100%. 100%. I would.
I must say only if I bought like the Phantom.
Dude, the X6 is beautiful. That thing is also flipping. I don't think there's one BMW that I don't like. All of them are sexy as hell, bro. That's one thing I have to say. BMW really outclass Merc when it comes to looking sporty. Like, I'm also a Mercedes fanboy, believe it or not. My brother that's had like 4 M3s, ask him. We were always back in the day. My one friend that's now in Germany, he was a BMW guy, we were Mercedes, and we were always like, what is the M3 doing against the Mercedes? At that stage, I think it was still the C55 AMG back in the day. But then after driving BMWs for the last couple of years, it is honestly it's a next level car.
You know what? You actually say that. I'm sorry. There is one car to be BMW. It's a hideous car. So ugly.
What?
The old Z3s.
No, but I'm talking the new. No, the old that thing that looks like it looks like a turtle. I don't know if it's like bro.
Yo, that thing is ugly.
No. I would love that Mercedes 6x6. Always when I see that Mercedes is like Ferro Auto, I think I had one. I think of Dan Bilzerian.
Yeah.
That's
Those things are
6x.
beasts. But you know, that's something like a lot of guys don't think about, is having those cars. So for example, like if you have that thing, you're not parking that outside, okay? So that thing's got to go in a garage. They don't fit in normal garages. So you have to get those extended garages built just to park that thing.
For the
Because
Brabus.
they are monstrous. No, the 6x6. It's the same with the Dodge Ram. I know, like in Joburg, and that the guys love them, the Dodge Ram. I mean, they are stupid big, but they don't fit in a normal garage. You have to have extended garages built to park them.
Byron van der Westhuizen, at this stage, no. I'm not bullish, but I'm also not gonna look for sells. So I am more than happy to sit out. I am literally waiting for this round number. This would be the first area of interest now for me, would be this round number area. And then after that, I'm not gonna try and buy this. I still have my alerts set here. If we can get back above here, because we've still yet to test Asia lows. Once we get it back above here, I'm going to give it one more shot at a long, but I don't necessarily want to short this. I told you guys from a daily perspective, it is tricky because we literally in this consolidation range. So as you can see here, previously on the daily, once we closed bearish, the next daily candle actually closed bullish, and then after that pushed up bullish again. And now you've got the case where we closed bullish here, and are we going to close bearish now the next day? I don't know, but this for me effectively how I analyze the dailies and the weekly time frames. This for me is now in this range. It's not clean cut. I'm bullish due to the fact that we've held support. If I refine the zone a little bit and you look left with me, previously you can see after we've held that level, we started pushing up, and once we closed above that level, we also started moving up. So we've had 2 consecutive days of testing that level, and therefore I'm leaning towards bullish. And also, if you think about it, we spoke about it on Monday, that from these highs we were consistently taking out lows, so creating new lows on the market, and then from these lows here we actually started taking out these lower highs. So we are now in the process of potentially starting to shift bullish again. And again, as mentioned, just from a fundamental point of view, while the BOJ has got ultra loose monetary policy and their interest rates are at record lows where they are sitting, I cannot be bullish on the yen. So you could get relative short-term weakness against the yen, but overall my bias is still bullish for all of the yen crosses, just mainly due to that monetary policy divergence we've got. And I've been saying it, I think, Nick, last year, the year before that, that was my thesis as well, and the thesis hasn't been wrong. Let me just want to show you. I think the BOJ is still sitting on negative interest rates. I just want to quickly check here. Alright guys, so here's the interest rates. Yeah, there you can see minus 0.1%. So they're literally sitting at the bottom of the table. All of the other major currencies sitting above 0. So why would you bet against the other currencies that's heightening interest rates? BOE 5.25, ECB 4.5, Fed 5.5. So yeah, why would you bet against that? And that is why in the long term, the fundamental picture for the yen, do you trade Aussie dollar? No, Vic, I don't. Chris, how does the indicator calculate pivots, and what is the idea of price moving between pivot S1 and R1? Ruben, Investopedia, you can check it out. But pivots basically use 3 price points, previous daily open and the high divided by 3. You can just go in on Investopedia, pivots, Investopedia, and all of the formulas are there. You don't have to know the formulas necessarily, but it's always good to know how high, low and close divided by 3 R1 is that P that you've calculated here times 2 minus the low. And this is potential areas in the market where price can either bounce or it can reject to go further. So the pivot point is basically your neutral point for the next day. That is all the pivot is. So the reason why you want to trade as close as possible to the pivot, we all know that price has got an average daily range. And what does the average daily range tell us? The average daily range tells us that from high of day to low of day, certain instruments will have a certain price range. So for instance, for pound yen, that could maybe be 80 pips. It maybe has an average daily range of 80 pips. So if you catch it close to the pivot, divide that 80 pips by 2, technically meaning that if you catch the median of the day, or let's call it the average, you've got a high probability of catching potentially 40 pips on the day. But now if you're selling low and you only grab maybe 10 pips, then you're obviously trading away from the median. And for some of you that's science, it is the natural thing for organisms and anything in nature to want to be at rest. That's why if you throw water into a bucket, it's going to slush around, and at one stage it's going to want to just stand still there at rest. If you roll something down a hill, at one point it's going to try and find level ground to basically stand still at rest. So basically same with price. Price at the end of the day will always want to come back to fair value, or basically the average, and it all basically just comes back to what nature is already telling us. Regression to the mean, Jordan, 100%. I'm out, boys. Driving back to P from deep in the Eastern Cape, motherland. Drive safe, Edgar. See you a little bit later. I'm still hanging around, you guys. I'm waiting for a trade. I want a revenge trade. I'm gonna start running and gunning. Because we got 180 viewers, I want to take 18 trades today, and Keeks is going to help me. Keeks, where are we starting? Let's run and gun this. Keeks,
Yo, I'm trying to even think, like, where would you start? I feel like you just take every pair we trade, and you just take like 3 trades on each pair.
I would say I would start here. If we get a break above, that would be my first one, and then I'll add a trade on the pullback. Then other high probability trade, I would say German 30. I would actually trade it here already, and then add above there. No, but I'm kidding, guys. I'm not gonna run and gun. I'm just waiting for one more setup. Later we've got Keegs on deck again. Keegan setting the standard quite hard for himself yesterday. 4R, somebody in the chat said 6R.
Yeah, it just depends obviously what their stop loss was. I know some of you guys are really aggressive. But at the end of the day, it was still a good day.
Bro, 100% 194 is our highest viewer count. I can't see that. Kicks, that is our highest, eh?
Yeah, definitely our highest.
I'm an Audi fan, but the BMW XM is on another. Just B, I saw it the other day at BMW when I was there. That thing, I think I still told Keegan and I said, bro, that thing literally looks like a concept car, but you can buy it. AB Party, haven't seen you here for a while. Any trades taken on stream today? If you missed it, you are lucky because we took a loss, 20 pips. We took some buys here and we got rinsed. The market quickly brushed our teeth. If you didn't already brush your teeth, the market did that for us today. With one of those cheap teeth brushes, like if you miss your tooth a little bit, it takes a piece of your gum away. I don't know if you've had one of those toothbrushes. Like you can literally take the paint off a car. Those toothbrushes will literally rip your gums off your teeth. I've had some of those, like you literally need to maul it a little bit against like a rock to soften it up. Otherwise you will sit without gums afterwards. Some of you guys will know about that. I think it was still at school, forgot my toothbrush I was in hostel. And I had to go to that. We had like this little shop close to the hostel, and they only sold those toothbrushes. It's almost like these industrial brooms. The bristles on those things, you can literally clean a grill with it. I can never find, bro, back in the day that was the thing. I think it was 8 rand. But the amount of stiffness and rigidity you got in that toothbrush is maybe like worth $100. They honestly don't make them like that anymore. A groovy store, a Chris, close to DP. There next to Milk and Juice. Yes, is brushing with concrete. Sammy, some of those toothbrushes, if you brush hard enough against the concrete, you will start to foul out that concrete. I promise you. There's some hectic toothbrushes. Go EU. Let me go to EU. Tsepo. Alright. EU back at it again. Yeah, Tsepo. Only thing now with EU is we need to start getting above this 200, but I'm gonna monitor it right here, weekly pivot and this 1550. But if we can't get back above there, you see how this 200 EMA becomes a dynamic support and resistance. This is classified as a fake out. And if we come back above it again and we start breaking lower, I'll actually start looking for shorts. Remember, I am technically bullish on the week for the dollar. I think I told you guys I am bullish on the week. So we shouldn't lose sight of that. But I've got my alerts set, Tepo, don't stress. We actually have 2 alerts set. One there and then one at the half round number, so I'm still watching it. Those removed the enamel with one brush, Neil. 100% you won't have teeth left after you've brushed with that. Industrial toothbrush. Keek's just saving his voice for his stream this afternoon.
Sometimes I just sit back and you just let Chris go on a tangent, yeah.
Bro, but be honest, after you've been talking on stream, for instance, like yesterday, you were obviously on the morning stream and the afternoon stream. When you get to gym, you don't want to talk anymore. Be honest, you just wave at people. It's like, bro, I'm done talking.
It really is.
And then we've got Akko. Okay, has Akko been... Okay, we went to go book him in. Man's gonna take a shower. Come back. Spend a day with us. Keeks, I think we actually should go for lunch.
Yeah, I think that'll be like a...
Take
the break now, we can.
Yeah, I think we should actually go to the golf course there, but inside, not Jack's.
Yeah.
They've got a lacquer area there at the golf course. If you're on P and you want to join us, P Golf Club, we're gonna have some lunch there. Lunch is on me. Feel free to join us. Chris, how did you and Keegan meet? So AB, it was actually a weird story, but I'm gonna tell you this, and very few guys actually know about this. But Keeks, you think I should tell them the real story, or should I just tell them the story we tell here on YouTube?
It's up to you.
Do you guys want to hear? Do you guys want to hear the real story, or do you guys just want the PR story? What does RN mean on your chart? It means the right number, Bob. We always trade from the right number, not the wrong. I'm kidding, Bob. It's the round number. It's just the... So HRN is half round number, half being 50, and RN round number being a whole number. The real deal. I'll come, but it will take me a day to get to South Africa. Vic, do it. Nick the pound trader doesn't know yet, but Nick, I'm sleeping over by you next year when I come to Silverstone, so I thought I'd break it to you here over the streams. Nick, is that fine? I just need a small, tiny space for me to lie down. What indicator are you using for bias? A lot of times, Tigger, I use the EYES indicator. Most probably the only real indicator you can trust, and then I use the accumulation distribution indicator here, overlaid with a 200 EMA. Do the gents ever make appearances in Johannesburg? Marco, if you invite us, we can definitely make an appearance. I knew the EYES indicator was going to... Yes, the sorry Oaks, we want to draw. Sorry man, we just have to keep the the energy up here, and sometimes you guys just bring it out of me. So Marco, yeah, invite us. We'll make a turn there in Johannesburg. I know Keegs is there in December. Keegs, the lads want to meet up with you.
Yeah, no, we definitely can do something. Already I'm actually planning to meet up with a few of the other trading guys when I'm up there. So yeah, definitely can even do something with everyone.
Whoever mentioned EU, EU is now officially back on the radar, back above the weekly pivot, and all I want to see now, I just want to see a little pullback again, similar to what I wanted here, and then a break of structure to the upside, and we will execute on this GJ back above the round number. As mentioned, not going to be buying here. I'm waiting here, but we will get our trade. I promise you that, win or lose. I think you guys should come to P, and me and Keegan will tell you the real story of how we met. I'm just scared they cancel us here on YouTube if I tell you the real story. Marcunel, awesome, super keen. Marco, chat with me on Instagram. We'll make a plan to come down to Johannesburg.
Yeah, I know Kyle and myself have mentioned actually doing something together. So yeah, definitely can.
Guys, doing another giveaway this week. Just for the guys that are trading with Vault Funder, please note we are migrating servers at the end of the week. So we will let you guys know once that happens. Do I sell or buy the gold? Dude, it's tough at this stage. I'm still relatively bullish. Unless we can take Asia highs and do something like this, I will get bearish again. Gonna do another funded account giveaway, just waiting for the new service to be up. And then we are officially launching on the 1st of November. That is the official launch. This is still the soft launch, just to iron out any bugs. Some of you are already doing very well, letting me know how to enter the giveaway. Just be on stream. Something that's been working well is the number. GU lagging behind EU, but good to be following sweeps of sell side liquidity at MSL level. I don't know, is that the mean C level? Takes me back to my engineering days when I did engineering, what did I call it? Surveying. Engineering surveying, we used the MSL, the mean C level. Keeks, you know what the MSL is? Is that the...
Nah, no clue what that is.
Oh, major swing low. Alright, so I've added that to my vocab.
I just don't. Why the major? Why don't you just say swing low or swing up? Not that you're wrong, I'm just curious. Why the major?
So they call a major one is, for instance, let's say price created like a new low and it then creates a swing low that then becomes a major swing low, and then I think like an intermediate low there becomes an intermediate. Am I right, dude? I don't know. Who's the guy that said Tsepo? So that is the major one, and then if you create like intermediate structure, that's the intermediate swing low, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, those ICT concepts, sometimes it sounds like these oaks are working for Rocket X and they're about to launch a rocket to Mars. Like sell sweep liquidity, consequent encroachment to the buy side liquidity with the infinite volume glitch into the intermediate stop loss, out with the intermediate profit, into a double sweep liquidity with a double low into a double high, and then we just here with 3 horizontal lines, and it's like, all right, we're holding this level. That's correct. Will the scroll payments be on before the discount? Yeah, Ruben, that discount will go on, brother, don't stress. Killing it from 30 to 50 to 150 viewers. Appreciate it, AB. Yeah, it's insane, dude. We spoke about it starting with 0 viewers. If you go back to that first stream, there was literally no one on the stream. Mo still laughed and he said, dude, we had no viewers. I was like, bro, but we'll get there. I streamed as if there was 100 viewers when there was 0. And then there was 2. Then there was 5. I still remember when we hit 8 and I was like, flip, that is amazing. 8 concurrent viewers. Guys, I'm just going to run to the bathroom. Keeks, I'm going to throw it over to your screen.
Yeah, cool.
I'm going to give you guys a little bit of Keegan. Please keep the guys entertained. And Keegan, you are live in 3, 2, 1, live.
Perfect. What's up, guys? So, just actually a quick note here on gold. That's why we have break evens, guys. You don't start getting something you're liking. You're starting to find the support level here. Again, is a weekly key level, so that is why we are being very cautious over there. But obviously, gold is taken off. That is purely because of also the dollar drop off. Obviously, gold will fail to go lower. It's going to battle to because of it being a safe haven, but it will increase whenever because that way when dollar is going to fall off, it's just adding to the strength of gold. So keep in mind, dollar negative will help gold, but dollar positive won't necessarily make gold go down at the moment. Just keep that in mind because of it being a safe haven with the war on. UJ, don't have anything at the moment. EU, don't have anything. I actually caught this initial pump over there this morning before stream, so that's why that it wasn't mentioned to you guys, but that was before stream. EJ, I was watching this, but I actually entered, or I was watching GJ, so I just was watching the wrong one. Didn't get in on it because this I was happy.
No. Right, guys, we are back. We're gonna sort out these technical issues with Geek's mic. We're gonna grab the stream deck today still.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. This mic is giving us some serious issues today.
Stream deck coming this week, and we're actually gonna run a pledge for that. 30k for a stream deck. Nice office, thanks Bob. No, you can only hear Chris, never mind. Yeah, get on Discord voice channels. I use them for Twitch, really had an issue. Big smile there from Chris on the way back from the crapper. He just punished the toilet. Actually, I didn't poo, Nick. I wish I had a poo. It was just a little pee-pee. Nick, you didn't, I don't know if Nick was on here when I said I'm sleeping over by him for the Grand Prix next year in Silverstone. Nick, is that fine? I'm asking you here. Don't just send smiley faces, let me know. You know the date. Just need a little bed. I'll even sleep on the couch. Keeks, we're gonna go. Me and Keeks.
You know, and this isn't even a joke, hey Chris, before you've actually said that now, Caitlin's a witness. She 100% would tell you. I always said, like, for me, the first F1 I go to, it must be at Silverstone. Like,
no, 100, dude, that's like the holy grail of racing, especially Formula 1.
I have to go next year because I need to go before Lewis retires.
Nick said talk later, Keeks, so we might need to take like a little tent. Nick, we'll even live in a tent, bro. Myself and Keeks. Keeks, but I'm honest now, bro. I told my wife next year I need to go and watch a race.
It's the same, so basically, well, that means we're gonna go watch two, because firstly we have Silverstone, and then Justin's brother Jason, he's moved to Dubai, and he
so you want to go
we must
Abu
go put in
Dhabi?
there for the Abu Dhabi, and he'll sort us out.
But why am I not being sorted out? I don't.
You also being sorted out. You're one of the G's now.
Tell him to sort me out as well.
Man's putting us, I can't even think. Kate, what's the name of the hotel? The one Jason stayed in. It's a very, very famous hotel.
The Palm.
The Palm. There we go, that's it.
I prefer Goodwood Motor Show, F1 Abu Dhabi, yes. Dude, I've never been to a F1 race. I just want to see it, like. So we wanted to go last year to Barcelona, me and my wife, because I wanted to show her Barcelona. And dude, I couldn't get tickets for. We were talking about it in Jan, and all the tickets were already sold out.
You know, my thing is that, like, I will say to people, I definitely want to do Monaco, but not for the race, because the actual Monaco race is shit. It's pointless.
Nah.
But the experience, like,
Yeah.
that must be like that's the pinnacle of F1. Like, so many people have spoke about it. Like, you do the F1 package for Monaco, and they talk about it. It's so much expensive, but it's the pure lifestyle. So, like, they'll say, like, the watching on the yacht is part of the package. Then you guys have helicopter rides. Then you got the events that you go to in the evening, which there's no security. Like, if you can afford the ticket, that's it. You go to the party and you party with the drivers. You party with the celebs. There's no security bothering you. There's no bouncers and VIP. You all open. That's it, because you guys party in the pits. So it is insane.
Minty mushrooms. I went to Melbourne in 2000. What a day out there was. Not even a big F1 Dude, how was it? And you still had before the hybrid era, so you had the full experience. That must have been sick. 2013. Yeah, that was... I think it was still V10s then. Gigs? 2010?
Yeah, what's up?
2013, that was V10s, or was it the V6 era?
I think that was V10's ready.
Yeah, so you got the... Chad going on 11:30. Yeah, sorry?
The Lotus. That was the V10, V12. I'm trying to think.
They went through, I think it was always V10, then V8, and then it went V6. And currently it's V.
So yeah, I'm thinking of the Lotus. The Lotus that had that iconic sound, like probably the best F1 sounding car. That was a V10, and that was that time period. So yeah, I definitely think 2013 was the V10s.
It's a V8, yeah, 2.4 liter V8. V10 was 2006 last, I think. Yeah, you're correct. Yo, guys, what are we trading? It feels like I'm still hunting this GJ. I'm gonna monitor it. Nick, what do you think about longs on GU, just to come and retest that Asia lows? Because we held the half round number here, we're back at S1. Only concern is this 80 is starting to look like it wants to turn. Could be a high risk, high reward setup here. Hey guys, what is happening here? Guys, really appreciate all of you. 143 likes. We appreciate each and every single like. Thank you for helping us grow this channel. Discord link is in the description of this video. Myself and Keegan just want to really tell you guys we appreciate the support. It is honestly a very good experience sharing this journey with you guys. I honestly don't know how I traded alone for so many years. It will feel wrong for me not to stream. Hackies, the streams.
I thought Chris was just gonna say that it was gonna feel wrong if he had to stream without me, but it's okay.
And it also feels wrong streaming without Keegan. If you really look at the numbers, once Keegan started joining, he just brought that young bull swag. That's why we got some lady viewers as well. They're not here for me. I'm already married. I've got 2 kids. They're here for the young bull. Guys, while we're on that, so Caitlin in the office, I want you guys, before I forget, and I would really appreciate it if you can support her. I'm gonna quickly post a link here, and I honestly, you guys don't have to, but we support all of you guys by streaming every day, providing value, giving our best. And can I ask you guys to just, I think it takes like literally 1 minute. It's a name and an email. If you guys can support Caitlin, I'm gonna bring it over onto the screen now. So Caitlin has entered the Biogen, I don't know exactly what it is called, but yeah, Biogen Face of Fitness. And if you guys can be so kind to go and vote for her, I'm actually gonna share her link so that you guys don't share the wrong one. If you guys can quickly vote, I'm gonna pin it in the chat. Let's get Kate to the top. She's in the office, she's one of us, and let's support Caitlin very quickly. See right there, vote for me. Just your first name, last name, and your email address, and there, I know that's to sign up. I think I've already voted. Did I vote? Oh yeah, there, very quickly voted for Caitlin. I want to pin that in the chat. Just remember, I need to go to the gym. Right guys, pin it in the chat. Let's quickly blitz that. We've got 153 people here. Let's quickly blitz that, and let's get Caitlin over the finish line. She didn't ask me to do that, but we want to support her. So just remember, I need to go to the gym. Minty mushroom. That is fine, my brother. We are gonna still get some trades here. Only good vibes. Okay, I lied. I bribed Caitlin for a coffee. Geeks, just tell her like we gave her like a complete segment here. I bribed her for a coffee for that shout out. So, dude, I see Jason is not even back on the streams after ordering the most expensive coffees for us yesterday. Jason, we still love you, my brother. It's a weird thing in life where people won't support somebody else's hustle. Kicks, I don't know if you've seen that. If you try and do something, people will not support it just in the hopes that you fail.
But you know what my thing is, I always say to people is, especially like your friend groups, they will go help and put money in someone else's pocket that they've never met before, don't know, don't understand what they go through in life, but you might have a friend or someone you personally know, and you want to say you stand by them, all that, but you won't help them. And I always say that is also the problem in with a lot of people that I used to surround myself with, is that when they want to support you, they only win it for free, or when they benefit from it, not truly supporting you. Because if they supported you, they wouldn't be asking for handouts. They would be like any other person and be a customer, or be someone that truly is there for the support.
Summation, Chris, can I PM you somewhere? 100%. My IG link is in the description of this video, so just scroll down to the description. You can send me a PM on IG. How do you add the 20 MA on the accumulation distribution indicator? So if you go here, sorry, not there. Yeah, so yeah, by settings. Oh no, sorry, I just took the one that already has got it on. So this one here, accumulation distribution with moving averages, and then I just if you go to your settings, I just turn off the 50 one. So the 50 I think is the red one, and then I just keep the blue one. And then I just made my lines a little bit thicker, because that thin lines, I don't like it. I hope that helps, Teeny. I'm just gonna call you Teeny. That's quite a name you've got there. Tina, oh, Tina Satini. Tina Satini. Beautiful name, Tina Satini. Actually, almost sounds like an exotic drink you'll get on some island. Give me 2 Tina Satinis on ice, please. Shaken, not stirred.
Oh, I'm weird, Chris.
Ah, Tina Satini, that's something I would drink. US30 perhaps sell, let's look at it. No. It's still pushing bullish here on the 80. The daily time frame we closed bullish as well. This could be a reversal zone, but as well I mentioned, if you go onto like a 8-hour chart, you will see that from these lows we've been creating newer highs, higher highs and stuff. So I am bearish on the week, however currently it is not giving me what I need. But you can take it. It is Asia lows, it is the daily pivot. It would be an aggressive entry, but not for me.
Yeah, that was classic though, Chris.
What?
US30 perhaps sells. Let's have a look. No.
Sorry, man.
Just straight.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry, Brad. No, I'm just looking at it. I always give my view. So when somebody asks me about a chart, I look at it as if I want to trade it. And if I see a setup that I like, and I honestly, there's nothing here that I like. Yeah, I would rather even give it a bang long if we get something like this, maybe. Because we haven't taken Asia highs yet, so I would say I'll maybe even take a buy with you. I'll wait for this, due to the fact that if you look at Asia, I told you guys we had some positive flows overnight. So Asian markets, Nikkei and the Hang Seng relatively flat now on the futures, but what is the JSE doing? JSE down 0.8%, getting clapped. Brads, thank you for putting me onto US30. Let's quickly see. Maybe we get into this. Nice little break of structure here. Let's look at that. Kigs buys US30. Yeah, no, sure. That's why I love you guys, as you are honest. Yeah, Brad. So we.
Yeah,
see you boys. Nice stream. Thanks, Vic
100%.
Alec. See you tomorrow, Vic. Hope you're back. Appreciate the support, Vic. Alec giving me, not giving me. Remember, I'm still Afrikaans. I only have so much English in me, and I usually use all of my English during the streams. After that, it is a battle. But appreciate the subscribe, Vic. I've seen Brad's here a few times. I think Brad's is maybe his third stream. Brad's, you've been here a few times. I've seen you in the chat. It's weird how you pick up on people like Tina Satini. First time, I don't know if Tina Satini is a male name or a female name. It almost sounds a little bit like it could be a female name, but first time seeing Tina here. Wow, you're South African. Wonderlik. All the best. Ja, OBK, ek is Suid-Afrikaner. Hoekom praat ek nou asof ek nie kan Afrikaans praat nie? Yes, die. Een van die dae gaan ons 'n Afrikaanse stream ook hê. USA. We gonna have mail. Away maar se kinders en daar kom hulle nou. That's where I'm from, Nathan. I love the US. I haven't been there, but there's a few places I want to go. New York is one of them. California. Come all welcome right now. But we'll chat in the community. Join the Discord. We'll do some meetups. Hier's ek as jy moeg is, Afrikaans boe. GK, many greetings from Germany. I still need to go visit my friend in Luxembourg, Monterey. One of my best friends, he's living there. I still need to make a trip. Where are you guys from? Yeah, where are you guys from in the chat? Just go to the Mexican border and walk across. We are from Port Elizabeth, South Africa, Miami, and meet the Savage Squad. Will, are you from Miami? Will Silk. Bibi Mila, this is my first time in stream. Welcome, Bibi. Good to have you here. I'm new since we're calling out the register. Lloyd, good to have you guys. Free State, beautiful. NBD. I come from Welkom in the Free State. Welkom by Welkom. UK, Liverpool. Beautiful. Thank you. I'm from Amsterdam. I would love to still visit Amsterdam as well. So Bibi Mila, sy sal se bietjie.
Stay out of the red light district, Chris.
Bro, we're 100% going there first. What are you talking about? So you guys, obviously, I think the guys from the Netherlands, julle verstaan Afrikaans, want ek het al there's another streamer that is from the Netherlands, and I could understand, or he could understand me. No ways. Welkom also. NBD skateboarding. State Way all the way, my brother. I still remember those streets. Is it State Way? Yeah, that's the main street that goes past the Liberty Tower. What a beautiful place. No ways. Welkom also. Welkom representing here. Nooitbroek, Cape Town. First time here, sounds nice and chilled. Sibo, definitely. Josie. Lesotho. KZN, Lady Smith. We've got Lady Smith in the house. And what is US30 doing? We're monitoring US30 here. What school you attended? NBD, so I was in Welkom Volkschool. We left when I think I was 10 years old. We left welkom, but I think I would have also attended Gim or Goutveld, either one of the two. Tanzania, India, good to have our Indian brothers here. Keegan mentioned he'll maybe start doing the Nifty 50, and he's gonna change his trading name or his stripper name to Nifty 50.
Keegs the
Swifty with the Nifty 50. Limpopo representing. Good day all. What do you think about Nas? Can I take a sell there? Foro Rangaka. No, my brother in Christ, you cannot take a sell here, because we are still pushing bullish on the 80. But I'm not saying it cannot sell from here, but I am inclined towards longs. Scotland. I had a friend that played for Scotland, Cornel de Prea. I also have a friend that played for Namibia in the 2019 World Cup, Tommaso Forbes. But I don't have...
I also had a friend that played there in Scotland. So do you the South African B team?
Who?
Dylan Richardson. That flanker, he's playing at the Sharks at the moment.
Look at it, if I can find it. I know it's here somewhere. USD CAD. Where is USD CAD? Fuck me. Sorry guys. I've got this one. Watch this. Did I take it off? Oh, there's it. Sorry, my brother. Let's quickly look at USD CAD. Top-down analysis here for my brother that I think is from India. So weekly time frame, see how we closed bearish, but we closed above this area, and I would technically be bullish on the week. Even though we closed like that, you're going to see massive volume on USD CAD this week. A candle like this indicates massive incoming volume, so just be aware. Daily time frame, daily I would be bearish due to the fact we've got a confirmed resistance and we've got a confirmed support. So you are working with this range, you are within this range, so I would have been bearish on the day. 5 minute time frame. My English is starting to run out now, guys. I'm gonna have to drink some. Caitlin is, bro, where? 5 minute time frame, it's starting to creep bullish, but at any stage this thing can go like this. So on the lower time frames, I would prefer buys, weirdly enough. And I would say, I don't know where you caught it. If I was trading it this morning, my setup would be there would have been my break of structure. My 80 is still above the 200, and I would actually be risk free already. Maybe I would have taken profits already. No, I think but yeah. That's it, eh? We took the 20 pip loss. You're gonna see how much viewers we're gonna get on the clip showing that. It's weird how people love negativity, so that could go viral. Trader lose 15,000 rands trading GJ. People are gonna love that, but we're gonna clip that. We take the good with the bad, and yeah, we're calling it a session here, guys.
Don't worry, guys. This time you got round 2 at 3 o'clock. So we'll see you guys for that one.
Just want to show you guys my stats on my funded FX. Let me just get it here for you guys. What is my stats? Yes, the just literally need. If I just held that position yesterday, I would have been finished. But anyway, yeah. So this is that little 10k challenge I started when we started the streams. This was phase 1. Let me just get phase 1. So that was the equity curve on phase 1. This is now phase 2. There's the equity curve for phase 2. So you can see there I took, I think, 3 losses in a row. What is my stats on this? I watermarked like this morning. I needed 0.23%. But let's quickly look at the stats. Win rate, not great, as you guys can see. But my average RR almost 2, profit factor 2.1, and win rate 55%. So just to show you guys, you don't need a massive high win rate to make money in the markets. You just need to manage your risk. Yeah, guys, it seems we will get the trades for NYSE. I will share that in the description. But again, 192 viewers today. It honestly warms my heart. I appreciate it. I know Keegan appreciates it, and we appreciate all the love and support. Thank you. We will see you this afternoon. Keegan on the decks, 3 o'clock. I'm gonna have to grab some English tea, refresh, read the Oxford Dictionary a little bit, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, guys. See you tomorrow.
See you guys later.